because you don't want neither one of these teams to lose. Of course, that happens. But both teams played good enough to win this ball game. Caleb Stewart, like you mentioned, kind of piggyback off what Mark Anderson. He had nightmares of Caleb Stewart hitting the winning three.
That's what he
said. Yesterday, he won the game for the Raleigh Firebirds. Tonight, he sent him into overtime.
Yes.
And the big thing, they didn't call the foul, which they should have. There's a lot of missed calls, but there's also a lot of calls that were called. But that play there, you had an opportunity to really go up by 2 with the free throw.
So my thing is, Trey, do the referees need to let them play? When is enough not enough when you need to call a foul?
Well, I don't think there's a good answer for that, to be honest with you, because if it wasn't a lot of fouls called, we would have said, well, why the heck they didn't call the fouls? But on the other end of the court, now we're saying it's a situation where they didn't call enough. And so we'll see. It is what it is. It was a great game. This is professional basketball on the Basketball League.
137-136, the final score. Shades of yesterday, 123 to 122. And now for the Owensboro Thoroughbreds, they'll hit the road heading back home to Kentucky for their games next week. And for the Raleigh Firebirds, we're at least 1-1 on our homestand. We host another tough team out of Texas, out of the Lone Star State, the Dallas Skyline, for doubleheader action next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and next Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll have it on the CRN Sports Network and also live with the TBL on Sportscaster.
Dallas is a great ball club. They're second in the Basketball League standings next to Indy Express, and so it's going to be a great matchup. Look, the Raleigh Firebirds are right there. We saw what happened yesterday, a great game today as well. So Owensboro is a great ball club as well. They go to 4-4 on the season, and the other in the court for the Raleigh Firebirds, they fall to 1-7. So it's going to be. This is not a 1-7 ball club for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Do not believe what the stats say statistically about this team. They might be 1-7, but they are, at least in my opinion, at least 5-2 or 4-3. It's what I've seen so far. Again, we'll pack it up and leave here tonight. TBL on CRN tomorrow. We've got more coverage for you as we'll be covering games. Yours truly for Sportscaster beginning at 1 o'clock Eastern Time and 6 o'clock tomorrow. But Trey Sneid, always a pleasure, brother. It was a fun time here tonight in Raleigh.
It was fun. I appreciate you guys.
And with that being said, we will actually head over to our official post-game spot, Golden Corral, for some delicious dinner. Join us at 3424 Highwoods Boulevard, 3424 Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh. 3424 Capitol Boulevard, Golden Corral. Thank you for what they do sponsoring. Chick-fil-A was here. All the sponsor was here. Autumn Joy with an I, not a Y, from K97.5 was joining us. And again, a great matchup. They fall just one spot, 1 point from going, of course, 6-2 on the season. They now fall to, actually now they fall to 1-7 on the year. And of course, again, over Owensboro, 137 to 136. For Trey Sneid, I'm Wesley Outland. God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. This has been the TBL on CRN and Sportscaster. The following is a presentation of the CRN Sports Network, solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission without the express written consent of the Raleigh Firebirds and CRN Sports Network and the Basketball League is restricted and prohibited. Follow us online at crnsports.org.